everybody, I'm Juliana and this is the Sprocket Girl channel. I have gotten a lot of questions about the gear that I wear and the apparel that I wear while I'm mountain biking. So to address all of these questions, I'm bringing you a 5-part series of videos all about my gear and apparel. The 5 videos will be coming out on separate days this week, so stay tuned for all of them. I will be covering both my open face helmet as well as my full face helmet, the eye protection that I use, which means my sunglasses as well as my goggles, then my TASCO MTB gloves and socks, my favorite shorts and jerseys, and then lastly, the shoes that I wear. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so today's video is a particularly fun one for me because it's all about the TASCO MTB gloves and socks. I have recently been chosen to be an ambassador for TASCO MTB, which I am very excited about because I have been wearing their gloves and socks for a while now. Okay, let's start with the socks. So these socks are extremely comfortable, they're very durable, and also they're very breathable, so I never feel like my feet get too sweaty in these socks, which is a very nice feeling. Also, they come in a variety of funky colors. So here's another one. And they match the gloves in some instances, so you can buy the gloves and the socks as a matching pair, which is kind of cool. The socks are a little bit on the shorter side. I've seen much taller mountain bike socks, which is actually kind of nice for people who wear knee pads that come down a little bit further on their calves or who wear shin guards. So that would go really well with these socks too. So moving on to the gloves. The gloves come in a variety of different categories. So we have the Recon Ultralight gloves for hotter weather. Then I have several pairs of the double digits gloves, and look at this one. This one's awesome. It's a Colorado flag or a Colorado themed one, which is really cool. And then we have this one that has robots on it, and this pair that matches the socks that I have. And then I also have a pair of the Dawn Patrol chill weather gloves for cold weather, which is really cool because they're a little bit heavier and thicker. They're lined with this really comfy fleece, and obviously they're designed for colder weather. I haven't been able to try them out yet because we haven't had really cold weather here in the last couple of weeks, but stay tuned for a review for these gloves as soon as the weather turns colder later this year. So one thing I really like about all of these gloves is that they have certain areas of the gloves that are reinforced with synthetic leather. So on the palm, obviously, where you're gripping the handlebars, and then also here on the inside of the thumb where you're gripping underneath the handlebars. So that's really nice. And then the other thing is that these gloves just slip on. So there's no Velcro that you need to adjust. They just slip right onto your hands and they stay in place beautifully. So I have not had any issues with them moving around or coming off or anything. So I kind of like the fact that you don't have to have this extra Velcro strap that gets caught on stuff or that you have to keep adjusting. And then the last nice feature is also that there's both on the index finger and on the thumb, there's these kind of rubbery parts which allows you to scroll on your iPhone and you don't have to take your gloves off, so that's really cool too. So typically I will be wearing the double digits gloves just because we tend to ride in kind of mild to warm weather, and also they're a little bit heavier than the Ultralight, the Recon Ultralight gloves, and a little bit sturdier. So if I'm riding downhill, if I'm going to the bike park, then I'll probably be wearing these double digit gloves just for a little bit extra protection. However, these Recon Ultralight gloves are really awesome to have on hot days. They're extremely breathable and light, and they have these holes here along the fingers for extra breathability. So these gloves have come in very handy when it's been extra hot on my rides. Okay, so as a side note, while I am an ambassador for TASCO MTB, I am not sponsored by them, but I do absolutely recommend all of their gloves and socks because they're just really awesome products and they're comfortable and they're really well made. Alright, that's today's video. I will leave links to all these products in the description below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel to support Sprocket Girl. And now stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which will be all about my favorite jerseys and shorts. Bye everyone!